It's my turn! Yeah! Let's go! Keep it up!
Sure. Yeah! It's mine! It's my turn! Now! An opening!
My turn. Yeah! Yes! Huh?
I got this. Yeah! It's down! It's my turn! My turn! Yeah! It's mine!
I'm going! Ha! Here I go!
Oh, that does make the other one come up quicker too if you do quick star. Well, that's an interesting idea.
Yes! Azure wings! Let's go! Keep it up!
Let's go! There! Very well. Yeah!
So
Sure.
strength up and defense down.
Hate this! That's what you get for being careless.
Yes!
Oh, that didn't fucking
Azure wings!
fucking hell! How did that not impede?
Now's our chance! All at once!
Leave it to me!
Yeah, 97k. That's pretty good.
It's working. Let us push through.
I wouldn't really call that working, but we're already down to 47k. Okay. That combination worked really well. Mind you, I might die horribly soon, but I haven't used up much EP, so I should be able to heal next time around.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
You're in a bit of a better situation, so you impede.
It's down! It's mine!
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge
Who are
advised.
you going after? Rean. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Spirit!
Let's go! There! It's down! And open!
Something approaches. Rean, be wary.
It's down! It's mine!
It's my turn!
You mean impede it? Because fuck that. And yeah, that voice command, that voice is obviously, that line is supposed to indicate that we have gone that far, basically. Oh. So we could use this. It's right about there. And those do like 24,000, or, sorry. Or was it? Yeah, 24. That did a lot. I didn't realize how much damage those could do.
What the hell?
The Arcuses are connecting everyone's strength.
Ooh.
Everyone's hearts are with me. Now we can fight back!
I thought we were doing pretty well. I mean, it was a bit of a struggle, but still.
Let's go!
Finish it off? Finish it off. Ooh.
Now! An opening!
It's my turn.
Don't have much choice.
Let's go! Keep it up!
Sure. Yeah! Yeah!
Want to save the Unite for when I can get its defense down properly.
My turn.
Like I did before.
I'm up!
There! Power diminishing. Use of spirit
As your
charge.
wi- Let's go! Keep it up!
My turn.
Okay, who are you going after? Everyone? Yay.
It's my turn.
So yeah, it has 1,000,000 health. Yeah. When I'm sorry, I was looking at it and I was thinking like it had 100,000 health, not 1,000,000. So I was seeing things in the wrong scale, basically.
It's down! An opening!
I got this. It's down!
All right! Spirit! It's my turn. This'll get a bit spicy.
It's my turn.
There! Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Now. Very well.
Oh, and getting broken. Perfect.
Yeah. It's my turn.
It's down! An opening!
My turn.
Okay, who gives me?
I'll take over.
Yes!
Strength up, strength up. It does not still have defense down,
Now's our chance!
unfortunately.
My turn.
Oh no, it does still have defense down. It just wasn't showing from a distance. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone.
How much is it with more strength up? 177k. That fucking added up.
Done already?
We good, we good.
I must train even. I need.
Woohoo!
That's all you fucking got?
Brilliant! Woohoo!
Good job.
That's such a more excited woohoo than you had at the end of the battle.
Thank goodness.
How the fuck did that work with the sword, though? Power of friendship, my ass. There's actually some mechanism behind it. And he observed it, too. I wonder if he had an idea.
You're amazing, Muse.
You did great too, Ash.
I assume that was basically orbital energy that was forming.
Not bad.
Yes. Their abilities were quite a sight to behold.
You guys are pretty excited about this. Are you just enjoying the competitiveness and that aspect of it, or is this actually... Is this... I wonder. Does it actually help your plan?
They were all right, I suppose.
The battle is settled. Now, since you've lost, you owe us some answers.
That would be true if we could actually, keep them hostage in any capacity.
What?
Perhaps we'll have you start by telling us about these experiments of yours. What is their purpose, and what do you plan to do next?
True. Those are the questions of the day.
For sure. Why'd you go through all the trouble to fix up these old hunks of junk anyway?
And what does taking back the Phantasmal Blaze plan even mean?
Let's see if your knight's...
These ions shouldn't even be able to function.
Let's see if your knight's pride actually forces you to answer at least a little bit.
The original three could only use those miraculous powers they had as a result of Crossbell's artificial Septarian. But she's just a normal human now. There's no one left who can create such miracles. Though they weren't at full power, what made it possible for not one, but three of them to function like this?
Well, if they can only function based on power from a Septarian. Jazz hands.
Oh.
Guys?
What on earth?
Suddenly, Guys is the most knowledgeable person in the room.
The graduates of Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 have become quite impressive indeed. Until next we meet.
Guys!
Thank goodness you're all right.
This is...
Fog?
It's just like Legram.
To me, Rean.
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it.
What is this, my lord? Could that be...
Did you guys not even know?
It moves just as she does.
Each experiment has borne fruit. The time is near. Shall we hearken to the will of the Abyss, or shall we embark on a new route entirely? We must reach a decision before much longer. We leave, Stahlritter.
Did you not know? Oh, our secret's being kept.
Let's go.
We'll have time for questions later.
I do ultimately suspect their experiment has little to do with the actual conflict itself. I think it has to do with gaining the Septarian's power, and I guess the fight itself is like, how powerful can it be made by this? That sort of thing.
The fog is clearing.
That was...
Do we have any readings on the radar?
Agate! Agate, are you okay?
I feel like there was, the fog makes sense. Maybe it's connected to the Divine Knight. I feel like there was something that made it sound like Lone Goon Castle had a Divine Knight at some point. There are multiple places throughout the Empire where it's like, maybe they're like the old schoolhouse, had a Divine Knight there.
Yeah, good to see you're hanging in there too. Come on, no putting on the waterworks. I swear, I'm fine.
Sheesh. Look at those little lovebirds.
Just as I thought.
I'll need to report this to the prince.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Why are you... Wait. Why are you the one? He is like a spy for romances.
We didn't even get to do anything. What's the plan, boss?
Let's grab some drinks with Nidhogg. They didn't get paid, so it'll be on me. You two go ahead and let him know.
Got it. What about you?
I'll pass.
I was under consideration.
That's cold. It's been ages since we last hung out. Oh well. See you later.
You guys used to hang out.
Back in the Noble Alliance?
Who knows? Having all these battles stolen out from under me is starting to make me lose my edge. Maybe fighting someone just like me will keep me sharp. What do you say?
Someone brought back from the dead?
It can be as men or as knights.
Sure. It's a date.
He certainly doesn't behave like Rome. Though I'd be more willing to bet that it's Crow putting up a facade in the same way he has in the past, and that it is not Crow.
Interesting. This is exactly like the relationship between the Orbital Network and Pleroma Grass in Crossbell.
Oh.
And now the same phenomenon is occurring here, but on a larger scale.
I mean, the Orbital Network is here, and... Because... the Orbital Network, like, as a concept... Oh god, I don't remember them actually going into it in detail at any point during Crossbell. My impression of the Orbital Network's, role in it was that it basically spread the influence of the Septarian more significantly, where it would normally be Septian veins. It then becomes everything, right? Everything with a connection to the network, because it's basically tied into the same concept, I imagine.
There must be something more to the Divine Knights and his experiments.
Brigadier General Barty's leadership restored security. Restored security orders in surrounding areas in swift order. Ridley 2 stepped forward to assist in quelling the rising chaos. The branch campus, the guild, Millium, and guys did whatever was asked of them in the field, while Eustace and Angelica cooperated with Marquis High Arms and Patrick to clean up the more political side of the commotion. Marquis Ballot was freed. Of course. He acted the part of an angry buffoon, shouting at whoever came across him left and right, but no one cared to listen. In fact, all I did was begin to question his unjust use of the Unified Region's army. They blamed him for both the railway cannons and Juno. That evening... Oh, let's make this fun.
Then we're in agreement? The Duke may have avoided the death penalty, yes. However, knowing his crimes, it is safe to say he will be unable to resume his position. That is why we must welcome the next Duke. In order to ensure the survival of the nobility, we must work together as the four great houses once more. What is it?
I'm surprised you had a good enough impression to think that you'd be able to get through this before.
You do understand that I am the only worthy successor, yes?
Worthy my ass.
Recent circumstances and the discovery that you used public funds for personal use cannot be overlooked.
The leaders, lasting and acting, of the 4 great houses have made a decision.
Marquis Ballard, you will be dismissed as a candidate to become the next Duke Cayenne.
Please enter.
Excuse me.
Really?
Who is this child?
I did hear General Le Guin was visiting the province.
What is this? Where have I seen her?
Why would she? Well, she was lying about her identity. For some reason.
What? You're that girl!
Mildine. Or Mildine?
I am the niece of the reigning Duke Cayenne.
Really?
My full name is Mildine Uzalith de Cayenne. Have you missed me, great uncle?
She is Lord Alfred's daughter.
The current Duke Cayenne's older brother. May he rest in peace after his loss at sea.
That makes sense as why she had been raised by the egrets.
You're making a mockery of this council! I will not accept this!
Especially for someone as petty as Duke Cayenne. Probably would have wanted her out of the way.
If I may, everyone please cast your vote. Does anyone here object to nominating young Lady Mildine as the next Duchess Cayenne?
I am in favor.
No objections?
Voting by clapping. Woo. Okay. Cayenne does seem like the sort to be petty enough in order to, because he wants his own heir to be there to, like, remove her from the picture.
To begin with, I would like to add 2 new topics of discussion to this council. The pressure we're facing from the government, as well as their plans for after the summer festival. We must determine how to counter their plan to invade Calvard, and put a stop to the National Mobilization Act.
Okay, you knew way more than you were letting on. Not that, I mean, it was obvious she knew more, but you know. Okay. Okay. What's the benefit of flirting with Rean, though? Just to get him on her side, maybe. Well, do we know this now? Oh, she's back with us, so...
It was a short visit, but a beneficial one all the same.
Yeah, there are a lot of benefits I will definitely agree.
But now I'm afraid I must take my leave. I trust you're ready to head back on your own.
Or maybe she'll put Bardius in charge of all that stuff while she's away? Who else would be... Well, I suppose, you know what, her... Because he was an advisor to Cayenne, right? So... he might be able to run the place while she's gone.
We ended up staying a day longer than we intended, but we should still make it back in time.
Her adopted father, I mean.
I need to head back myself. I need to begin my analysis as soon as possible. Make sure you've got those samples sorted out before we get there, 4th disciple.
Tina walks by, like, just like lugging like an arm of the Ion, like, yeah, I'll get it there real quick.
Right!
All right, General. I wish you a safe journey. I'll see you again soon.
Of course. We can exchange stories then. Farewell, everyone.
So, do we actually know, or is that part being kept a secret from us too? Are we just as a viewer aware? That woman is a storm unto herself. Man, Tilly, how do you survive having her as a principal? I've gotten used to it. She seems so refreshed. Wonder what has her in such high spirits. I think she likes to fight, so... Well, she did get her chance to cross swords with the Maiden, which I imagine helped her gain some closure for her part in the Northern War. Oh. You may be onto something. I suppose that is how a swordswoman would find closure. I can't see any better way for our beloved principal. By the way, Muse, where did you and the principal go last night? Oh, we don't know. Oh, that's right. You did go out together. Oh, we merely stopped by my family's home to say hello. Countess Le Guin and my grandfather have been friends for many years. Oh, that's right. I see. So that's why we see you talking to her every so often, Rean knows something of. I don't know how much he knows, though. Well played, Muse. After the events of yesterday, I feel like we're walking on a tightrope. One way or another, we just need to keep an eye on her. You guys must have had a lot of time on your hands. It'd be nice they came all the way out here to see us off. It's no problem. For all the big lunch rush anyways. Okay, Ash. Be sure to stay out of trouble. Go to class. Stop spending so many nights on the town. If anything, you should go out a little more often. Find yourself some loser to sweep you off your feet. Why, you... Isn't that, like, against the point of the... Whatever. Be good, Ash. Last time, be sure to take care of him, yeah? Hey. Of course. He's our classmate, after all. We may not be able to fix his behavior, but we should at least be able to keep him from getting any worse. Oh, that's a miracle in and of itself. Give me a break already. Take care too, Muse. Remember not to overwork yourself. Things are only going to get tougher. I'm looking forward to our next visit already. Me too, grandfather, grandmother. Oh, adoptive grandmother and father, right. Sorry. Mixing that up. Be well. We'll be sure to take good care of your granddaughter. As her instructor, I promise to support as best I can. I'll hold you to that. Well, young lady, it sounds like I might have a new grandson-in-law the next time you come home. Jeez, grandfather, you'll scare him off. I promise to welcome him to the family with open arms. That's not really what I meant by supporter. Sheesh, what a family. Allow me to thank you once more for everything you've done for us. Getting Juno back was no easy task, but thanks to the French camps, we were able to keep our losses to a minimum. We just, lost every defensive aspect of the fort. Thank you for the kind words, Brigadier General. But you're selling yourself short. Facing off against a blazing demon alone and living to tell the tale is no mean feat. I was just keeping him busy. I'm hardly a scratch on Lord Arcane. That man's skill's truly terrifying. I've never heard that, You're plenty scary yourself, Wallace. Truly the right hand to go on Rakshasa. No shortage of impressive folks in the Empire, huh? I'd like to extend my thanks to all of you, Lords, Prince Army, and the Guild alike, for your work both here and in Sutherland. Especially you, students of the branch campus. I wouldn't be surprised if the Emperor himself commended you. Again. Oh my goodness, we only got that in, for the original Class 7 wants, man. You really think so? Emperor Eugen III? That would be quite an honor. The Emperor, huh? What's he like? Never seen him in person. He's a great man and an excellent ruler, possessed of both integrity and intelligence. Who has handed off most of the actual work to Osborne? That's high praise for someone who's trusting Osborne so much, who's on the other side of your disagreement. Which must mean you understand his intents.
If I may change topics, let's talk about Ouroboros. I feel like they've reached the culmination of their experiments now.
Yeah, they've went through all the ions at the very least.
So do I, given what the maiden said.
And that silver machine we saw.
Each experiment has borne fruit. The time is near. Shall we hearken to the will of the Abyss, or shall we embark on a new route entirely?
Abyss being Vita in this case?
We must reach a decision before much longer.
I'm guessing that, Will being the changing the end of the fairy tale thing? Fuck, it's been a while.
It was the third one like that we've seen, after the ones belonging to the Jaeger King and the Masked Man. Experiments and a new route. There must be some deeper meaning there.
Huh. It is pretty weird that all three of them have similar machines.
I mean, we're gonna assume they're Divine Knights, right?
I mean, aren't Ouroboros and the Black Workshop supposed to be on different sides?
Regardless of their alliances, we'll need to be prepared for anything. It may be time for us to act upon the promise Class 7 made.
It feels like it's been forever since we made that promise. But I think the time is finally right for Class 7 to have a reunion.
Yeah! Especially since we've got Gaius here with us.
And thank the winds for that.
Just name the date, and your favorite teacher will be there.
You can count us in. I'll bring George along too.
Yeah, I'd come even if I weren't invited.
I don't doubt that.
We'll be happy to have all of you.
Man, they are something else, aren't they?
You've got to be a bit jealous seeing all that, yeah?
Honestly, yeah. But we made a promise like that ourselves.
The original Class 7. Together again.
Hey, is it just me, or did things get really intense this time around?
They took on the maiden herself. We can't even compare to that power.
What are you saying? You guys are Class 7 too, aren't you?
New or old, yeah.
There's no way we could have gotten through all of this without your help.
That's right. I look forward to working alongside you all once more. As a fellow member of Class 7.
It's truly an honor.
This is all kind of overwhelming.
Don't usually hear such nice words from the head of one of the 4 great houses.
I'm always happy to be of service.
Tilly, let's fight together again. It's gonna be awesome.
I'll think about it.
Surrounded by dear friends, loving students. You truly are blessed, Rean.
Okay, I'm heading out. Sorry we never get to talk much, Rean. Good seeing you, though.
Likewise. See you again soon, I hope. You too, Agate. Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. This kind of stuff is the whole reason I came to Erebonia.
Oh yeah? Here I was thinking you came here to be your little princess's knight in shining armor.
Instructor Randy?
Say that again, Randolph?
They just start fighting. Fight.
Ooh la la. I could be her knight in shining armor if she'd only let me.
Just back off, Angelica.
Angie, I think you're taking this a little too seriously.
Okay, that's enough. Time to go. Stop your yammering and get in here.
Oh, I can feel the love. And away they go. We'll see them again soon enough. I should probably get going too. Right, you mentioned that you're going to swing by Rower. What's the occasion? Just thought I might check in on some old friends. So long, everyone. See you again soon. We should probably make our way back to Raquel. Yeah, I guess so. Really not looking forward to cleanup duty, though. I imagine Marcus Ballard's poor behavior has caused major repercussions over all over. Yeah, there it's going to be like a major strike to their economy, as he's no longer spending all his money there. Right, as I implore you, please assist the citizenry. Of course, that's what we do. In fact, we should finish up here and sort out our schedule. Well, that reminds me. You said you would offer me assistance with orders. My pleasure. Okay then, let's go, go, go! Leaving you. Guys, you have a moment. There's no delicate way to ask, but the wind of legend is blowing again, isn't it? Yes. It's stronger and more foreboding than when I felt it in the Nord. I thought as much. My blood being what it is, though, I can't feel it personally. I know we all have our parts to play, and I will continue to play mine as a Bardius. But wars of blood, and more, runs through your veins. I humbly request that, as you spread your wings, you do so as a friend of the Empire. It's kind of you to ask, but I was already planning on it. More questions. Always more questions. The same day near midnight. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Back out here. Oh no, never mind. This is in the canyon, isn't it?
We've recovered the diagnostics equipment from the Sleipnir units. We'll repair and analyze them on the Glorious.
Well done. Any word from the others?
Yes. The Fool will return to headquarters for the time being.
The Ogre is headed to Nortia, and the Almighty Conflagration is on standby.
Nortia? That actually doesn't ring a bell. Is that somewhere in the Empire?
Interesting. Then we shall stand by as well. Blend into the public and wait for my signal.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, you're not gonna ask her?
Something strange. 8 years. 8 years since she found me, and nothing like that's ever happened before.
Those who would make light of you, child, and your lust for vengeance are beyond Adios' grace. I shall make it so you stand taller than those who would ridicule you.
I was born to a low-ranking noble family at the border of the continent, and she still held out her hand when I lost everything. Well, thank you for the exposition. Our Lord patiently guided me, without a girl fawned over the legends of a maiden from a far-off empire. She even revealed her true name to me without hesitation. You know, I suppose her previous mentioning of like, yeah, there are more villages like that than you give credit for probably was a reference to herself. She even revealed her true name to me without hesitation. What purity you have. We're all similar, Divali. Our Lord gave me her hand while I was in a cult, and Ines was from a dying school of the martial arts. In the cult? Ooh. Dean. I did satisfy myself as a bracer for a time. But I was drawn to her. To her strength, her purpose, her mercy. To her spear that pierced through evil. As soon as we met, I didn't care if I had to throw away my badge or my code. Then you asked to be your disciple after you lost her in a duel. You're a true martial artist at heart. I was so surprised when I met you. Not half as surprised as meeting an assassin of the cult. Huh. Oh. You don't think that it's the, same one that, Sharon was in? Like one of the leaders or something. Then again, it could be. It could be one of the ones from the cult from Crossbell in those games. They have the mind to leave even when brainwashed as a child is a credit to your will. They are a loathsome code for the experiments, no matter the power you gain from it. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe. And yet I would have died for them. My life could easily have ended up with no meaning. Why not see the world with your own eyes? She saved me with such a small question. How could I say no? I understand that feeling. It's little wonder we all idolize her so completely.
Despite all that, not even we knew about that machine. However, it matters not.
Whatever happens, she is our lord. All we need to do is believe in her.
Absolutely.
Oh. You look like you're having doubts, Julie. Makes me wonder what she's trying to achieve.
You are the same as you ever were, Rean.
Has it already been 20 years?
Ooh.
Time has treated you well. You're much cuter now, Rose.
You know, I remember it mentioning that Dreikels and Leanne were guided towards Valamar by a witch.
It is a result of having split my power among my kin, though one is no longer with us. But I agree I make for quite a charmer in this tiny form.
Indeed. You were a beauty before, but I quite like this cuter version of you. Though I can't imagine what Dreikels would say if he could see you now.
It would certainly not be anything kind, knowing that blockhead.
I want to meet Dreikels now.
Most likely something obnoxious like, "You're shrinking in your old age, Rose."
Okay, please let us meet Dreikels at some point, come on. That'll be fun.
I can certainly picture him saying that.
But enough pleasantries. Just what are you doing with Vida? The gnome's Twilight, Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze. Two completely different plans with completely different goals. What happens when they clash?
You needn't worry about the Abyss. Her collaborators are truly adept individuals, and they will make formidable foes. And as for the Great Twilight and the Phantasmal Blaze plan, you'll find your answer 250 years ago, on that fateful day.
Well, that's helpful.
Fool. I do not know if you are doing this out of a sense of duty to the man you fell for. However, you and Vida are the same. You have no idea how I... It seems I have no choice but to put my trust in Emma, Celine, and that Ashen child.
Are you that weakened that you can't make an influence? We're pretty far in this, and I feel like I still have really no idea what they're trying to achieve. Twilight, Phantasmal Blaze. Every guess I'd make is just like a massive... Ooh. Near Heimdall, it said, right? Huh. Like, every guess that I'd make is like Himmel Cemetery. It feels like it's just massive speculation. Like I'm making... Ooh. You're really gonna go through with this? Crow Armburst S1184 to S1204.
It's been a year. Man. If I'm wrong about this, I'm headed straight to Gehenna.
It's been a year in the grounds.
I knew it. There's no stench of decay.
But is the body there? You're saying it might be fake?
It's not just a wax doll. And he isn't in suspended animation. It's an elaborate dummy, down to the bone structure and joints.
So, you found out.
Ooh, whose voice is that?
Yeah.
George.
You were the one who arranged his funeral. When we handed the Azure Knight over to the military, you were there as an engineer.
Right. Genome.
And you said after you visited all the workshops, you'd gone to Calvert to see Professor Hamilton at the Verne Company. But he had left the country by then, and there's no record of you ever having visited.
Now that I think of it, your teacher was one of the higher-ups in Calvard's information agency. I was careless. I didn't think you'd personally go and check.
What have you been doing these last 3 months, George? You...
Oh, so you've seen this face before. I suppose we may have met once or twice long ago. She knows too much. Get rid of her, Georg.
Georg?
George.
I trust her ability to get away. That is... Oh my fucking goodness. Questions! I wasn't able to pin down if that's the same voice as that professor, though. Fuck, I haven't heard his voice in a long time.
I see more training is needed.
What did I someone said that there's a hidden quest that I missed. Is that really enough? Okay. Maybe I missed more than one hidden quest. I don't know. Okay. Surprised me, though. The almost crappy thing about this. The almost crap... Ooh, okay. The almost crappy thing about this is that I've recorded so fucking far ahead that there's no way I can justify recording like the rest of the game. Like I sort of feel like I want to right now. Oh. Save. Okay, well, I probably won't play for a month or something like that, so we'll see. So because that's what I said last time I recorded a bunch of it. It's like, oh, I won't play for a few weeks. And then I had the impulse like, I want to play. Then I get farther in the chapter and it's like, well, I want to finish the chapter now. And then I record even farther ahead. It's only been like a few weeks between a bunch of these two, so... I I have so much editing work to do that I need to do. Oh my goodness. So, like, I've recorded ahead on some things, but other things I'm, like, right at the episode, so I'm not recording ahead on. Normally I do a combination, but yeah. And I've just had more time to record. Yeah, I don't need an excuse, but still. At this point. So the fact that they're the same means that there's a very, very high probability that both of them are dead and were brought back to life. I wonder if Crow remembers. So yeah, it's Crow, basically. They confirm that. And the gnomes have their own Twilight plan. What would that even mean? It's a different plan, too. It's not like they're working towards the same thing. Okay, well, I'll think about it a bit more before the next time I play, but man, I feel like I just have more questions than ever, basically. I had a few things answered, I suppose. A few things that I was already fairly confident about. I guess I was only, like, slightly convinced of the George thing, but George. I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone.